always start great. Always start great. So we talk about hook your audience. Hook your audience in some way right from the start. Now, how do you do that? You can do that with a simple visual. You can do that with a story. You can do that with an amazing fact, a shocking, surprising fact. You can do it with a question, because a question and a fact change the brain pattern in your audience, makes them think immediately differently, and therefore is a form of hook. But make a commitment to yourself to always hook at the start of a meeting that you're running, a communication that you're making. Make that commitment. Now, the reason I say that is because if you don't, your audience will start distracted and stay distracted. It's a fact. They just will. It's just human nature. It probably goes back to the caveman, right? If this is not going to help me find some food or protect my family, then I'm not going to concentrate on it. So you have to do the same with your audience. You have to grab them right from the start. So a hook in every meeting. So for this call, yesterday I was thinking, do I start with the story? Do I start straight with the CEO presented looking down? Do I start with the story, or do I start with purpose and then tell the story? Or do I start and talk about the image behind me? Yeah. Do I just do a visual impact start and put flames as a backdrop? No, let's think about that. And it probably took me 5 minutes to think of a number of different options. I thought, no, I'm going to start with intention and then story. Very clear start. I think my audience would like to know the intention here is to light a flame in you. I think they would appreciate that. And then how are we going to run this session? 3 15-minute slots. Okay, I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to tell the story. Then I'm going to do a quiz, changing that dynamic every 3 or 4 minutes. So those are the 2 tips. I'll say them again. A, B, C, D as a key checklist for you to prepare brilliant presentations, and always start with a hook, as opposed to 99% of presentations that start like this, particularly online. Here it comes. Hi, everybody. Does anyone know where Bob is? Can you text? Where he's always late. Can you text Bob? Or you text him? No, I'd be too angry. So, okay, should we start? Or should we wait a couple of minutes? What do you think? Start? We'll start. Okay, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mark Francis. Don't start like that. You know my name's Mark Francis. Even if you didn't know me, my name is still Mark Francis, and it's just wasting airtime. And it's not a hook. It's not a hook. It's what everyone was trained to do, because we think that's the formal way to start. It's not. It's a disaster. It does not help your audience at all. So my final input before I ask you to do one more thing is always start with the hook. Every single meeting, every single communication starts with impact.